Hi guys, welcome to the channel Code by Raghav, and in this video we are going to solve the LeetCode question number 33, that is search in rotated sorted array. It's a medium type question and it has been asked by this many companies. The list is very long. There's too many companies right here, along with the big name also: Amazon, TCS, Twitch, Microsoft, Google, JP Morgan, Nvidia. So it's a company favorite question. So it's very important for the interview preparations. And let's see how we can solve this question. First, let's read the statement of the question and let's see. So there's in there is an integer array num sorted in ascending order. So that's the clue. That's the one clue that we have, that we can use binary search in this question, because our given array nums is sorted with distinct values. Prior to being passed to your function, nums is possibly left rotated at an unknown index k, and is the basic rotated array definition. So here where the question is started, given the array nums after the possible rotation and an integer target, return the index of target if it is in nums, or -1 if it is not in nums. So we don't have any normal sorted array, it's a rotated sorted array, and we have to find the target. In the normal sorted array, we have already seen how we can find the target using binary search. And as you can see, let's see the example. We had the target is 0, and this is a rotated sorted array, means 0 1 2 4 5 6 7. So this part is rotated, as you can see, this part is rotated, and it is 4 times rotated, and our 0, it is the index 4. Second example, we have to find the target 3. It is not present in the array num, so we have to return -1. So we already get an idea how we can solve this question. So let's copy this. So we already know this is a rotated sorted array. So there's two part of this question. So from here to here it is rotated, and this one is rotated. Now we have to find the target, that is 0 for this question. So we have to run two binary searches, as we can see, one for this sorted subarray, one for this sorted subarray. So we have to run 2 binary searches. And now the question is comes to your mind, how we divide this point, how we know this. From this point we have to run the binary search. From this point uh, we have to run the bus. How we can divide these two sorted subarrays? So the answer is simple: find the minimum and divide on that minimum basis. In this question, as you can see, 0 is the minimum, so we divide the array from the 0. So it will become this subarray and this subarray, and both are sorted subarrays. So how you can find the minimum? That's next question comes to your mind, how we can find the minimum element. You can run the linear search. How you can run the linear search? Compare the ith element with the I plus 1 element. If you find a dip, because these are sorted, these are ascending order sorted, means they are sorted like this. When you find the first dip, as you can see, 7, After 7 it is 0, then 0, 1, 2. So this dip is our dividing factor for this array nums. So that's how you can find the minimum element using linear search, but you can also find the minimum element using binary search. And we have already seen this problem, that is LeetCode question number 153. Find the minimum element in the rotated sorted array. And we have already solved this question in the previous video. If you haven't watched that video, I will add a card in the top right corner of this video. So make sure you watch it, and by watching that video you will know how we are calculating the minimum element using binary search. So I will not explain that concept in this video. I will normally write the code directly. As you can see, 153, we have already solved this question to yesterday. Find minimum in rotated sorted array. So after dividing into two subarrays, now what we have to do, we have to run a binary search on this subarray, we have to run another binary search from this subarray. Where we find the solution, we will return. If we can't find the solution, we will simply return the -1. So let's code it, and it's going to be the simple binary search. First, what we have to find, we have to find this diff element difference where we can create this. So you can call it as a pivot. So let's write a pivot index, and we will send only nums. Now let me write the pivot index, find pivot index, vector of int nums, int low will be 0, high will be nums dot size -1, while low is we have already seen this question why we are doing the low is less than equal to high and high is equal to mid. So make sure you watch the 153 LeetCode question. Then we find the mid, low plus high minus low by 2. If array of mid or nums of mid is bigger than nums of high, so means the minimum element will be on the right side. So we will update our low mid plus 1. If not, so we will update our high to mid. Why to mid? Because the mid can also be the minimum element, so we are updating to high equal to mid, and we are not taking the less than equal to, because when you take equal to, it will stuck in a loop, infinite loop. So I have already again explained the question. It's very simple, the 153 LeetCode. So return low, high, whatever you want. Now we got the pivot. Now we got the pivot, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our pivot. We have calculated this, the minimum element. Now we have to run the binary search from this 0 to this pivot -1. The next binary search we have to run, one is from here, the next pivot to n -1. n minus 1. So int answer equal to binary search. If we got the answer in the first, so we can return it. So no need of running the second binary search. So what nums, the low will be 0, high will be pivot minus 1, and the target. If answer is not equal to minus 1, return answer, else return binary search. So it will be on the second half. Nums low will be pivot and high will be nums dot size minus 1 and the target. So let's write the binary search. It is going to our normal binary search template, so just copy paste it. Binary search, and why is there two semicolons, two parentheses? Copy this, int low, int high, and while low is less than equal to high, int mid equal to low plus high minus low. 2 if nums of mid is equal to target, return mid, else if nums of mid is less than the target, then we do low equal to mid plus 1, else high is equal to mid minus 1. Normal binary search template. If we can't find it, return minus 1. Now that's our question. Let's try to run it. Let's see if passes all the test cases. Yeah, it is. Let's try to submit it, and our solution is accepted. So that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit like, share and subscribe, and make sure you watch the LeetCode 153 before watching this.